Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines in the city of New England. We are back, and we have a lot of things to do today, and this is a game update as well, so it's pretty cool. We are now hopefully gonna see less bike traffic, which is gonna cause less traffic overall, and I want to see how everything plays out. Also, the death waves should be reduced as well. And new UI, new improvements, several other fixes as well. And I just need to get used to this UI, but yeah, we'll get there. But we have some really nice things to do here. I haven't been playing the game for that long. It has been just what is it, less than a minute really, and we still need to wait for things to slow down and work the way they're meant to work. I can say though that the game is running faster, and I believe I do get, well, it's interesting. I do get the same amount of frames per second, but the screen like is moving a little bit faster, and I don't know, there is something different about the UI overall. So we'll see what that is and how that plays out for us. Well, this is no surprise that it may be a problem. Everyone is changing. I had to fix some of the junctions as well that have traffic lights, so hence why we're getting some traffic backed up. But as you can see, they're starting to move a little bit more, and we can even link those two up, so they are all free to go. But yeah, there we go. I think we don't even have to change anything. They're good. All right, we'll leave it running. And traffic, just looking at that, is going down already. And we will, well, we'll see what we need to do when we get there. I think things will start to balance out. Oh, you know what we should see? Actually, I see a lot less bikes on the street already. It's just like insane. And what is the, I think we had some, no, that's the police station. I was pretty sure that we had a bike parking somewhere around here. Just can't remember where exactly. Let's take a look. We have, no, this one is a normal one. We have this parking over here. Now I can't find any. Let me see, there's some issues over there. Let's rebuild it. People walking. One bike going. That's good. Oh, here. This was a nightmare. And look at that. Still pretty good usage overall. Can see them going everywhere. But yeah, this is exactly what we wanted from this. Galardo, hello, 216,000. By the way, if you are on TikTok, you can go full screen and you see the whole UI of the game as well. So, and then you can see all the, how much money I have, how many people, what time in the city it is, and all that sort of stuff. GB, hello, how are you? 7 a.m. here. Oh, thank you for joining so early for you. Hope you're starting your weekends in a very good way. Let me skip that. There we go. So let's talk about what might be the plan for today. Hello Jed, how are you? The game isn't available on Mac yet. They are first focused on improvements on PC, releasing on console as soon as they can, and I don't even think they mentioned having any plans for a Mac release at the moment. So I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. Have you built a metro train? Yes, I have. And hopefully you can see the lines underground here. So I have this one going over here. I have this one going over there, over here, and all the way around here. I thought I'd remove this. I'll take a look at this underground. You know what? I'll leave it. Doesn't really matter. We're not using. And there is another connection over here as well. And I believe it's being used quite well. Never remember which icon. Yeah, this one. So 416 tourists and 55,000 citizens as well per month. So that's pretty good. Quite a lot of utilization in there. This one. You can see how many people on each of the lines there as well. And hopefully yeah, it's not a great view to see where the lines are, but it gives you an idea. Thank you, Ishi. Same for you. Thank you, JB. Appreciate that. Why is it so near the nuclear power plants? It's actually the city grew into that, right? We started the city over here, we expanded to this side, and industry was always closer. But then the city started expanding in that way, and that's why it's that near. It's just like, I guess, progress and people selling their land to build more housing. And if I'm not wrong, we do need more people still to fill up all the office jobs that we have in the city. But yeah, let's slowly get into there. Last weekend, we built this area over here. That is a bit of space over there. I will actually change the radio because there is this music that makes a noise in the background that really drives me a little bit crazy. I don't know if this one is good or not. Let's go with this one. How do you handle the pandemic in your game? They just released an update this week that spreads the death across like the whole day. There was a very narrow time of the day where people would die every day, so there was causing death waves every single day in your city. Now it's more spread out and it makes it a little bit easier to handle, including the traffic that causes. My whole city keep getting sick for no reason. Yeah, just update the game. It should get better. If it doesn't, look at sound pollution, ground pollution, air pollution, having hospitals and clinics around, leisure, and things that really gives them well-being and a place to relax. They all help out. Parks in general. What map do you use? I use a map that's called Tesorino, Tesorino, and I quite like it. It's pretty nice. I just need to reinstall that mod to unlock my camera, but this is basically how it looks. Daddy, sorry, but stop spamming. This is not something that you can borrow an account. You have to buy the game and play the game. Tchelow, the map is Tesorino, Tesorino. Your demand is very positive. Yes, except offices, and that's because we need more people. That's why. But I'm thinking that we may expand this area over here. I think that would be worthwhile. And I think we might need like a traffic light. We do have a traffic light in here. Come on. Let's do this. Make them go a little smarter. How is the terrain over here? Flat, so we can build in this area if we want. And definitely over there. I don't know if I'll build, maybe do some high density over here. Just at this corner, and medium density over there. I think that would be okay. Let me add the name of the map, the map in the chat. There you go. Tesorino. Is the update good? It seems so. It has helped a lot with the bike issues, the death issue, and seems like it's going the right direction. It's because of bikers. Yeah, Jero, that's what I'm saying. There was an update this week that resolves that problem. So just update the game, spin it up, and it should be all good to go. I think you have much better results now with this game update than you had before. Take a look at that and let us know what you think. All right, let's give them something. Please do that. Yeah, there we go. I'm almost doing, I think I'll leave it like that because this will be the large buildings and these will be hopefully smaller, but let's see. First, this is what I want to do. And then we go to high density. I'm still, there we go. I think it's a little bit easier to find the buildings we want now. Hello, Mr. Hughes, how are you? My day is going really, really well. So I have some news to everyone. First is that I need to do this. First is that I'm going to Stockholm in 20 days, exactly. And I'll go there. Oh, let me do this. I'll go there to meet with Paradox and Iceflake Studios. And I'm very, very excited about that. I can't wait for that. 20 days, and we will meet. Hello, Cookboy, how are you? Welcome. But yeah, this is, I think, the biggest news. We can't say yet what we're gonna do, what's gonna happen, anything like that. But we can say that we are going. So I guess that's still good, right? And that's something. Let me see some of the messages before I talk more. If I download more and more packs, the game gets slower, even though I'm not using them. Yeah, so usually when you download mods and assets, the game does load that in the background. So it does take resource. So if you're not using something, you need to really deactivate that in your settings, not just not use them. That's not gonna do you much. So if you're not using, remove it completely from your setup. GB saying if I'm happy with the new update. Yes, GB, really happy so far. I think the game seems to work a little bit better. It does function better as well. And I think one of the main things for me, I don't want that in there. One of the main things for me is that like the bike traffic is fixed and the not death issues, but what am I trying to say there? There we go. So let me just do this. Yeah. And the death waves, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, are now good as well. So pretty happier with this. And like usually this everyone would all be dead here. Whatever I look at this right now, there's just this one and that one. So it's a lot more spread out. Looks like it's working more as intended. Big step in the right direction as well. The color of the game looks much better as well, and I really like it. Now there'll be some traffic in here with everyone moving in, but that's how it is. And before you join the live and ask me, there you go, some mailbox for that. And that's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome actually. Can't wait to get to Stockholm and actually be able to share what I'm talking with Paradox and Colossal, if we can share. I don't know yet what's on the agenda and all the items that we're gonna be discussing, but I'll be there with a bunch of other creators as well, and I'll obviously let them to announce themselves, not me, but can't wait to go there and meet everyone from Iceflakes and Paradox. Looking forward to it. Is this Lego Fortnite? No, that's Cities Skylines. Hey Q, hello, welcome. Just talking about you. I'm doing very well and sharing some good news that I'm going to Stockholm in 20 days to meet Iceflakes and Paradox. All the peeps from those companies, it'll be awesome to meet them all. Can't wait for that. What's the plan for this stream? So, well, one of the plans is to bring more people into the city. And as you can see, we are tackling that demand in there because we need more workers as well. We don't have enough. So hopefully with this bit of high density and some more around here. Well, look at the color of the game. It's so much better now. It's looking really good. I'm very happy with this update. JP saying that's a very long flight time. You have at least 20 hours if you have no stops, otherwise it can be 20. Oh, there is no direct flight from Australia to Stockholm. So that'll be, I believe, 20, I think it's about 25, yeah. Go to Abu Dhabi, stop there, catch another flight, and go to Stockholm, and then get the train to the city. But yeah, it's far, but, you know, it's exciting. I like the natural trees in Sense too. Yeah, they look good. I think they could look better from afar, but I agree that depending on the computer you have, it's better that they don't look as good. Otherwise, the computers wouldn't be able to load it at all. AQ saying, well, that's fantastic for you. Congratulations, you deserve it. How long are you going for? Thank you, AQ. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Going for basically for a week. Hold on. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I'm going for a week. I'm meeting with them for about 3 days, I believe. And I got myself 2 or 3 more days to just explore the city and enjoy Stockholm a little bit. Unfortunately, my partner can't go though. I'll have to go by myself this time because she'll be working and can't believe that's very busy period for her. So yeah, it'll be just myself. But really exciting. Reduce speed. Do you mean game speed? Like that? Any reason in particular? I've reduced already, by the way, and there is a crash in here. But just want to understand what you're trying to see or do around here. And yeah, a couple of hickory trees over here. I think this corner in particular, I'm okay with what we have in here. Alright, give us more people and hopefully there'll be, yep, they are filling all the positions. No time. Make a garden area. Let's find it. There are so many parks around here already. It seems like everyone that joins asks me should do a park. And we have this big park, this big park, this park, these parks, this park. There's another one over here, another one over there. There's all this park over here as well. This area is very full with parks. But we can do something around here. What do we have in here? Television studio. Where is the parking place for your residents? Yeah, we can do like this park in here, right? And these will be just natural as well. So we are not building up on this area because of the terrain. Maybe just around here, if anything, but the terrain here is not too bad actually. But maybe we leave it as is and we don't build anything around there. So we leave like this as a green area for everyone. Maximum thing we could do, add some pathway for people to come and do some walking around there. How about that? Keep us updated on your TikTok when you go, if you can. Yeah, definitely. I'll try to post a few things while I'm there. How long have you stayed in Abu Dhabi? That'll be, I think, 3 to 4 hours to change flights. Work on public transport. Is that a demand thing or is that an ask? How do your road system look so good? Mine sucks. Look, depends on where you look. I don't think everywhere it is that good, but I try. Let's put it that way. I try to make it look nice, and I do spend a lot of time on trying to make things nice. So, if you want any advice, is take your time, go slow, try to make things more interesting. Sometimes break the grid, like with some perpendicular roads. Sometimes just follow the terrain, like this road over here. And sometimes just play, like what I've done over here, right? This is also cool to do. Asking, all right, let's do it shortly. Being, it's this area that we're building, we have public transportation for that already, so that's why I'm not doing much. I'll show you. That is like a metro station over here. I believe we have bus line going around here as well, which we actually would do a stop there. I think that would be good for people in this area. Buses. Let's do shelter. Yep. I'll do one there. Maybe one here just before the crossing, so that's close. A line. Let's connect this. There we go. Make a yacht club down the water edge. Oh, that's a nice idea. I like that. Maybe we'll get that to that later. I can see an empty place. I feel like building something there. Yeah. I'm so like you on this. I make an effort to not build in every single space, like leaving this gap in the middle. Before, you would see me doing a road in here and filling everything with buildings. And basically, I'll show you how I'm usually doing things like this. There's not a single space here for anything. It looks like a big box of buildings. And that's the thing. It looks ugly because it's a big box of buildings. So leaving space in between and gaps and all that sort of stuff, like what I'm doing here, giving a lot of space between those buildings because they are large. They need that to breathe and to look good. So I'm starting to do that more and more, and like the result is just looking a lot better. How many gigs of RAM you have? 64 gigs. How do you make... Oh, the game crashed. And here I am talking about the good things about the game and it crashed on me. Let me bring that back and I'll answer messages while I do this. How do you make your city like that color? The new update. The new update that dropped this week made that change, and that's why it's looking that good. I love it. Oh, Cities Skylines 1? Lots of mods. I do have a few TikToks with the all the mods that I use and the setup of the configuration. I just need to find that in my profile or on YouTube as well. I do have those videos. I have all in there, so you can take a look. Thank you, AQ. Really appreciate that. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you very much. What about a commuter train line? Interesting. Train line in there. I think someone asked that in the last stream. I'm just trying to remember without looking at the city what we discussed there. Very beautiful parade of buildings, yes, 100%. I'll take a look, Bing, and see what it can do. I think we have a train line going behind, and because we had the metro and the bus line, we decided not to do it, but I can take another look. We can organize something. Do you still play CS1? Hello, Wes. Not really. It's been a long time since I last played CS1. I think last time was a collaboration with the Skyline 16. It was pretty fun, actually. I really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, I've been enjoying this game too much to go back and play the first one. How many people in the city? So I think we have now 227 or 228,000. By the way, if you are on TikTok, you can go on full screen mode and you can see the whole UI of the game, basically. And thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. And welcome. I'm wondering, how do people out there make real cities in CS2? What do you mean, Salab? What do you mean by make real cities? Do you mean trying to copy real cities in the game? Is that what you're saying? If that's what you mean, I think with the new assets that people can do now, finally, there is a very good chance that we will start to see that happening again, because then you can do like assets based on a specific city, and you can try to imitate that. Like one of my favorites was the Springfield for the Simpson City. Like just the name of the creator just slipped my tongue now. Can't remember his name, but that was amazing. And City Walk City Wall as well with his Mars City is just insanity. Like it's just so good. They make the city almost the same as the original. Yeah. I think we're going to start to see that happening now, and with the new assets. So I think it's just a matter of time. I still have difficulty to replicate those as well. For example, one of the mods that we need is the image overlay. So you can take an image from a map and then draw on top of that in the game. This is available, so that can be used. But yeah, I don't know. I think we'll get that sooner rather than later. That's what I'm getting at. Let me think. Maybe a little park in here as their requests. Not it should be anything large, like as we discussed, there's quite a lot already happening. Can do this. I think this playground is really nice. Like this is the type of thing that I would like to see. Parks not necessarily needing to be connected to the road, because this would look good inside the park, but I need to put this like on a road, so it's nah. But this is a problem since game 1, so yeah. I don't have high hopes for that, I'll be honest. I think I'll do this. Whoops. And then I play around with some trees around here. Some bushes in there. There we go. And that's it, really. Just a nice little corner for everyone there. Just need to be careful with the zoning in here. But talk about zoning, I believe we could bring a new road from there. Add some trees in the empty place, it will look better. In here, I'm waiting buildings to get built yet. We do have some zoning ready to go there. We just need more people in the city. So that's why I haven't done in there. But as you can see, everywhere I have empty space, I do have trees. That's kind of my thing. Never say that I'll just do one more tree and then 5 hours later I'm still adding trees to the game. Alright, this is what I want. Could bring these a little bit closer. Yep. Not connecting there, but doing a sneaky pathway over here. There you go. Now I do need another road in here. This would be medium density, by the way. And I do want to give them more options. Set the building guidelines. This is the one that I don't want. And I believe if I can, I would do... All right, I'll do this and we do that one. And we can remove this. Now another connection. All right, is there also a multiplayer? Unfortunately, no. That would be awesome if we had, but we don't. Let's go with the medium density in here. Again, be careful over there. So let's start on this side. This needs to be here. I think I'll do this slightly different. Let's get this there. Yeah, pause the game, remove that. Let me add this over here. All right, that's exactly what I want there. And then what I'm doing here, if you're new, I'm just making sure that the connections are facing this road, not that road in there. So I use some pathways to do that. Let the game hopefully build in here. Yep. And then we remove that, and then everything will build where I want. Now we do have a space in the middle as well. So you know me, there'll be some trees in there. We'll do one large tree in here, not do one small over there. On this side, we don't have anything being built, so we can do some vegetation or add a small park in there, which I think I will do, like the Shirtlet Park, and maybe... No, it won't fit in there, unfortunately. Might do a small little one in here. Oh, look at that. Perfect. What I want to do though is remove the surface from all this. There you go. So it looks a little bit more connected. And then we can add a couple more trees over here. To make sure this looks a lot nicer. And lastly, I will... This maybe we go with something larger this time. Just there. In the corner of that building. Or the small pads for that you can connect on bigger roads. The small pads. So I'm not sure what you mean. I mean this one. Oh, these are pathways. This is just for pedestrian. So roads to connect them, you just do this, and they automatically connect in there, add traffic lights, things like that. And you can also remove traffic lights if you want, or add them back in. What this is, I give pedestrians a way to get there, but not cars. That's the only reason for doing that. It's like playing the game. It's a way that I found to help with traffic in the game. Because if I connect this road in here, this is too close to that junction in there. And then all of a sudden you have people stopping here on this junction, stopping here on this junction to connect there, and then nothing moves in between them. And that creates chaos. So, yeah, that's why. And I'll be honest, I'll bring in more people in here. I think that'll be good. maybe there. I want to do a small shop in here. Whatever they want to build, they can build there. And we are at 220,000. Also, when someone asked for the number of people, was 218, not 228. My bad, but we're getting there. We're working towards it, at least. Right, and with more people in the city, sure. The jobs just keep coming into the city. That's awesome. And with a look, with just one crane, he was able to build a building. A great worker. Yes, and just one person. Can we get a new signature building too, please? Yeah, I can try. Just need to find a place for it. We just have like the large buildings now. This way better than Cities Skylines 1? I think so. I think now it's better. There was a time where it wasn't, but I think it's I'm much happier with how the game is at the moment.
Just need to take out my D20 and roll. We're warm temperature.
I want to see unemployment first. Oh wow. Interesting. Why so much unemployment? If we do have like a lot of space for at least offices with. Oh, someone asked to do some more industry as well, and I think we do have a signature building for industry that we can use. I think we'll get to that. Yeah, unemployment is pretty high. We still have plenty of... Like the stats of this game, they need to rework this, right? Jobs, 88,000. Employed, 74,000, which means that we need 14,000 more. But you look at these, 2 open positions. Unless people are coming from outside, from other cities to work here. Well, that would make sense. But it could be a little bit clearer about that. Easier to manage things? I don't know if it's easier, it's different. I think building is somewhat easier, but the economy of the game and how you do it is it's different. You can't compare really. It's a different game. Thanks for the clear explanation. I'm also considering starting to play the game. Oh, that's nice. Takes quite a long time to build a city like that, right? Oh, it does. It does. I play just on live streams for 2 hours every weekend. And like what you see in here is basically, I think we're building this for a year and a half, but it's once a week, 2 hours per week. So you can see more or less how many hours I have in this city. If you want to build it right and for it to look good and for you to control problems in the city, you can't build too fast because that is just be chaos around your whole city. But if you build slower and pay attention to some details while you're building this, the results are much better. And this is usually why some people say that the city I'm building looks better than the city they built. That's that, basically. I'm still playing number 1. Oh, that's fine. It's an awesome game and you can do a lot of nice things with that. Oh, we're gonna build some residential around here as well. Forgot about it. But not now. Do you know any good pre-built PC? Sorry, Mr. Hughes. I really don't. I built my PCs, like in all my PCs, I built myself. So I don't really go for pre-built PCs. Sorry. I just found out that it's CS1. Yeah, that is a reason this is called Cities Skylines 2. Is this gonna fit in there? If it does, that'll be... Oh, no. Unfortunately not. It would be awesome to get it in there. Could have it in here and change the road layout in there a little bit. Or maybe build back here. I love this game, can't get enough of it. Hello, Sleep Talker. How are you? Just upgraded my computer 10 minutes ago to improve my gameplay for this game. Oh, that's awesome. How is the performance so far? Are you enjoying it? Livestock processing facility. This could easily go around here. This is a good candidate. Particle board. AQ, if you're around, you can choose between the particle board factory, livestock processing facility, and athletic wear factory. Those are the ones we have available around here. Do I have a football stadium? Yes. We have, I think we have a couple. We have the American football over here. And I built in detail around it. And then we have soccer field. It's not a stadium, it's just a soccer field in there, but not like a major stadium or anything like that. Would be nice to add a campsite on the hill. Around here. That's actually a good idea. Do you mean here next to the industry or there next to the commercial and residential buildings? Livestock, please. Yes. So our livestock pens are at capacity and the petting zoos just aren't bringing the crowds like they used to. What? So guys, this goes right there. And I'll actually make this a lot closer. Let's take a look at this. Oh, look at that. So nice. Fish on a stick. There we go. Great company. Why does our city look so perfect? Mine look so bad. I think that's the conversation we're having, Anthony. It's time, basically. I built really slowly, and like every weekend we are here chatting and building some areas and looking at a lot of the detailing and taking our sweet time. It's been a year and a half and we're just at 220,000 people in the city, and this is what we do have at the moment. But yeah, slow and steady. That's, I think, usually the reason. Campsite near the lookouts. Campsite near the lookouts. Oh, here. Just need to find it. Always struggling to find these parts. Campsites. I have this, I have this. This might look better. Now, with this mess with the terrain, that's my only concern. If I can just pop this right there, that'll be good. I think this will follow the terrain. So let's do... here, there. Oh, I like the idea. Thank you for that. To save space, I build an industrial place on the mountain. Sometimes you do what you need to do. That's why my extraction and mining and farms, it's all on this side, because that is the only place really to build that. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. No worries. Did you use a fixed layout like separating industrial and residential areas? Yes-ish. So this is basically my main industrial area plus that, right? So as you can see, I have a buffer between those areas, and this is not residential as well. We have commercial and office in here. Same deal on this side. As you can see, I always do a green buffer between that. And there is another industry over here, which is on the other side of the mountain, where we have the ports, and this is all industry at the back here as well. So industry is split that way. And I do have trains connecting both of them, outside connections, and another area around here. Or actually here is the cargo terminal in there. And then, yeah, then commercial is spread out across the place. We have offices in here. We have offices in this area as well. I believe some offices around here. It's more spread out. How much money do I make? 360,000 according to the game per hour. That's very rich. Love this detail. Thank you, AQ. Appreciate that. Can I look your city, please? Yes. There is a mod, specialized industry. You have control on the industry you want to build. Like you have more control how you place industry. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've used for some time and I removed that. I don't think it was worth it. Although I spent quite a long time like trying to find and remove some, I think, buildings like this one, which produce concrete, where they keep popping up. But other than that, yeah, I haven't really seen a need for that in the city. So I end up removing that, JB. Which app is that? That's called Cities Skylines.
If it's one of those days when you're neck deep in orcs and there's trolls on the horizon,
Workers who don't have money can sleep in tents. We might have some actually.
the trolls.
Let me find.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during
Industry.
We're
There we go.
expecting
Yeah, here. You can see that. It's worth buying over the first game? I think so. I think it's much better now, and I'm really enjoying this last update. Has been excellent as well. Name of the app is Cities Skylines 2. Which mods do you have? Oh, I have a few. Main ones are traffic lights enhancements, road builder, traffic, move it, find it, anarchy, and there's a mod to see the extension here, show all the details of building. Extended tooltips is the name of the mod. These are the ones that I use the most. Hello, A. The map is Tesorino, Anthony, T-E-S-O-R-I-N-O. Yes, Morningstar. My people are always mad about noise pollution. Yeah, that's tricky to do. We have a place in here that usually has that issue as well. We had issues over here, but we added more trees and that resolved the problem. If that gives you any ideas, hopefully. I played a ton of the first game, then this game got a review bombed on release. Yeah, I know. Was one of those. But now it's much better. Can you make a list and add to the bio? Yeah, I usually share the whole mod list as well with the save game when I finish the city, but I can do that. I just started the game. It's my dream to have a city like yours. Oh, hello, Patricia. I hope you do. It's just time and trial and error, really. If you don't like something, always remember that you can demolish a whole area and try again. I think it's an advice that I should use more myself. But so keep that in mind. Hello, Diane. The game is Cities Skylines 2. Thank you, Q. Appreciate that. All right, I think I want to kind of add some more industry and more jobs there. Because yes, I'm bringing more people, but at the same time, we don't have more open positions as well. But they're still complaining about office demands. Would reducing taxes for offices even more help us? Let's see. 2% tax. We could give them money to come to the city, but it's not something I think I want. They have space to build as well, although I see that we are closing some gaps now, so it's good. They are moving into the city then, which also makes me want to go around and add some of these trees around here. Even though I know that some of them will be removed when they build in these areas. Alright, spoke about that. That was the reason why I wasn't adding trees over there, but yeah. Let's do it. Add a little bit more of a something in there for them. And hopefully it looks better when they start building. All right, very good. 220 up, that's good. Okay. This little gap in here. Yes, more trees. Probably just a few bushes around here. Just to make sure we have like some type of cover. And doesn't look like this is being really maintained at all. I'll keep it. Yeah, I think just very small thing, just to make sure that, like what we did here, right? So this doesn't look as weird and empty as it was. Just kind of what we need in here as well. Give me a couple of those. And good to go. What do you think about the new graphics updates? Excellent! We've been talking about this like since we started playing today. It's looking fantastic. I really love the colors now. Much better. Mankind and EMC, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. And welcome. Yes, this will be there'll be a line of trees in there, and the odd oak tree in the middle. I think we had some. Don't know what this is, but yeah, that will stay like that. Look how good this city looks like look alive. I love it. Hi Sid, the name of the game is Cities Skylines 2. How are you? I want to add maybe this one. See if they build something in there. Maybe that would make sense to have some commercial in front of the train station there. Although parking usage has been through the roof. Wish I can actually do something underground there. Let me do it. Parking this one. Hopefully this attracts some people. There you go. Alright, coming. Thank you, Sid. Really appreciate it. It takes some time, you know? It takes some time to get things going. But 100% worth it. I'm really happy with how the city is turning up. Alright. This was annoying me, having that space without anything, basically. We did add a fence in there already. Yes, we did. It seems like the 5 vehicles in CS are for one apartment, even though the apartment looks tall. What do you mean 5 vehicles? Not sure if I understand that. Hello, Flick. That's Cities Skylines 2. Alright, let me fill these gaps, and then we are done with this corner here. I actually want to at least make something nicer. Go. Push this through there. I could use the curve too, but yeah. Don't want to use that. Not now. Like that. Just want that to be very close to the wall there.
Issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution.
A driving advice.
We're live and on to our main feature story. The commercial
The other side, I might leave it, but I may do the same thing over here.
the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Right,
We're
we have this.
expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region.
Some larger trees in the middle there. Kind of the same deal on this side. And around it, that'll be a few like this. What about our birch trees? They will be between those. Just to fill the space. Alright, I'm happier with this. Now, in the middle there, I don't think there'll be anything major. something like that. Put it over there as well. Right, and this should do. Over here, maybe another building over there, just to fill that gap. And then we do also more trees in here. And then that area now looks like everything is integrated and looking a lot better. Would the city looks the same or worse if you added a flyover? What do you mean by a flyover? Is it... I don't know what you mean by flyover, sorry. How big can your population get before your PC starts giving out? I've reached 750,000 people and was still good. So I haven't gotten there yet. A lot of people say that around 1 million, it's like kind of hard to deal. But yeah, I've been lucky to not have that population yet. Sewage. I might need a bit of an improvement on our sewage treatment. So this... Unfortunately, it won't let me add here. Interesting. Alright, so that's not what I want there. Anyway, Japanese treatment plants. Oh, this is very small. Oh, we have another one here. Hold on. Yes. And hopefully this will go up. It's more capacity. I feel like I need to bring a road there and connect this. Hold on. That's okay, I'll say. No issues. Let me do that. Can I select that building only? Oh, unfortunately not. You know what? I'll stay that way. I think there won't be a problem. Building is going to work in this, increase your sewage power in there. And they do have this little corner in here that we could increase the size of our livestock if we need it. Let me just see this. We need more livestock, so I will do this. Before I do this, I need to drink some water and also reply to some messages. Looks amazing, thank you, Rev. You start the game with all the roads and highway, or added in later? I've added in later. No worries, Salap. We can understand each other. Can I see the housing layout? It depends the area. We have this one. Also, let me change the music. It's not working. Let's go that way. So we have this area for housing. We have this area for housing. This is mixed density. And there is this area for housing as well. So yeah, and then you have some housing in here. Should I get these on PlayStation or PC? PC, it's not available on PlayStation. Cloud Lounge, is that the one I'm playing? Yes. Oh, I'm glad I got it right. Love this game so much. Yes, Damien, same here. You came to the right place. Did you build all the roads? I think I answered that. So the highway, this main highway over here was in the game. I've built this connection over here and some of the junctions along the way. But all the road layouts, I've done it. Saya and Will, thank you for the follow. You can have another radio. Yes, you can click on here and you have these two options, the public citizen radio and the urban city radio. Are you using the mods? Which mods, Afkar? I'm using a few. How to make a good overpass? It depends on what you call good. If it's just like doing a good job, then here I have a good one for the highway. I keep this elevated and then I do an underpass rather than do an overpass. So the highway came first in this case. In other areas like, yeah, this is a good example. I have both. I have both a tunnel over here and an overpass over there, and I just needed connection there that didn't go through here, so I made it like this. I usually start a little bit further back and then slowly go going down, back down, so it's not like too steep. And yeah, that's not a big secret. Sometimes I sunk the highway a little bit. I think in here I did the same. I would just move it to get the highway a little bit further down, so I didn't need to build like a very high overpass there. Well, after the bike fix, the traffic has been excellent. Although it shows me whatever this might mean, 58% more or less. Hello. The name of the game is Cities Skylines 2. You made the intersection manually. I've done. This one, I used the one that comes with the game. There was... Which one did I do manually? I think this one I changed manually. This I made my... No, this came with the game as well, one of the interchanges there. This I'm pretty sure I've done myself. And this came with the game. This one I've redone almost entirely because I didn't like the way it was working. So yeah, some of them I was with the game, some I changed, some I've built myself. While I'm doing all this, I'm thinking that this should be some industry over here. as far as we don't get like any concrete producer like this one. Out. No concrete, please. There we go. And I said that I would change this and I forgot about it. Oh, this looks much better now. That's awesome. I'm still finding all the changes in the game, as you can probably see and notice. Give me this, so I bring this over there and add one to the curve there, and we got a new building. Nice. Well, if we're doing this, then let's do more of this. That'll bring more jobs, hopefully. How to avoid the traffic? I'm trying to create like 4 highways, but there is always too much cars. There are a few things to consider there. If you build too many residentials at the same time, or when I say like too many residentials, if you build like this area high density all at the same time, then everyone will move in at the same time. It's unavoidable. There will be a huge amount of car influx in the city. So you can't avoid that really. But then if you're building slowly, then it's easier. What I suggest is, and I will show you what I did, is do as many highway interchanges as possible along the city, giving people access everywhere in the city without having to drive through the city. And what I mean by that, I have highway connection over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, here, and over here. This is a highway as well, so this is an interchange. There's another one that goes the other side. So as you can see, it's basically, oh, there's another one, large one over here as well. There's a lot of connections to the highways, and this helps traffic a lot. Something else to look is doing 3-way interchange, especially on main avenues, like 3-way just like that, 3-way just like that. Don't do 4-way interchanges as much as you can, or as much as you possibly can avoid. 3-way interchange, 3-way interchange, 3-way interchange, 3-way. There are a few 4-way that I do sometimes, but just to show you, they're in the middle of a suburb with very little to no traffic at all, so it's okay doing it like that. Middle of the offices as well, it's okay doing it like that, but avoid that as much as possible. And if you can use mods, use traffic light enhancements, and you're going to see, for example, in here, I usually do split phasing, allow turning on red, and that makes things a lot easier as well. And I usually stop the U-turns where I can. Hope that helps. And can I see your road layout? I think I just show it, but yeah, you can see how this looks like. Maybe if I put it like this, you'll see that a little bit better. That's the road layout. Thank you for the follow, Patricia, and welcome. Can we walk through the city? I don't have the first-person mod at the moment. Unless there is something you want to see up close, I can show you. I can show you around. some of the city views. Where's the beach? Yes, good question. No beaches in the city. Alright, thinking about this, I'll call this area complete. And we do have a suburb.
Industry.
We're expecting.
Now, Snafu Insurance. This is kind of complete. I might just do a couple more trees in here just to close the gap there. French Square is done. Blairwood Springs is actually done as well. Village is done. All these parts of the city, they're all good. That's all done. What is the... Oh, there's a park in there. What's this? Here. Midlands. There we go. Old Town. All good. Key points. I think we can increase key point size in there. Should I edit? Will you let me edit? This one. If I use the right tool, yes. So this goes over here. I think this will go all the way there, really. Let's go around. I build something in here, but I don't think I will. Might just do... I don't know, maybe... just some trees in there. Don't feel like there is a lot to build in these areas. Just make sure that building is in the area if anything happens. This is one that I never done a zoning for that. I think we could do it. Let's go around same way as we've done here. That's all right. Actually, go around. Yeah, I think I'll go all the way there. Around here, that way I can do basically this. Go there. I need to include like all the farms in there, but I'll do my best to not miss anything as well. And close the gap. And now this one actually needs to be all the way over here. like that. Why is this complaining? Let's see. Let me see, you're not very happy with that. Let me fix this. I'll look at the chat in a second, by the way. It's just really paying attention to here so we get everything correctly done. We will connect this. So we bring water. There you go. Everyone happy? I hope so. I'll also connect over there. So we have a backup, and away they go. Good. All right. Keep tapping noise liking. Thank you, AQ. Oh, 2,246 likes. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Hello, Asidani. What do you think about last update? I love it. And hi. I love it. I think it's much better. The issues I was having with bikes and death waves are just gone at the moment. Really happy with that. The color of the game, I know that's something very minor, but it was always that kind of cold color and sad, and it's way better now as well. So good balancing on some things. The UI, I'm okay with that. I feel like it worked. It looks a little bit more older than it should, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind at all. Debbie, thank you for the donut. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Nice skyline view. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks like you should open a new area. Yeah, I'm working towards that actually, and that's a very good point. Man, you have YouTube. I'm going to study your lesson today for sure. That's nice. If you have any questions, just send a message. Especially on YouTube, I look at more comments there than on TikTok because of how the YouTube Studio works. It's a lot easier. But yeah, just ask me. I'm more than happy to help where I can. How do I like this compared to CS1? Enjoy it much more than CS1. That's for sure. Thank you. We don't have as much, what am I looking for? We don't have as much content than CS1, I think, but the game makes up for it in a way. And I like the direction that everything is going and the fixes that they're bringing. The communication from Iceflakes Studio now as well has been very welcome. So I'm really happy with how things are. So yeah, I'm enjoying it more than CS1, that's for sure. By the way, what I'm doing is going around and doing a few things to close some of these areas. And when I say close, what I mean is basically say that we are done with them and we can then move on into the next area. We do have this gap in here, but I don't feel like we'll build anything there. I think it makes sense, especially considering what we have around it. That's just empty. This we already decided we're not building on it. Nor here. We do have some space around here. And then we'll move towards this side, or this side, or even this side actually. It's not too bad. Can build like a small suburb in there. But I would love to finish these. I think this would be actually industry instead of residential there. That would make more sense. Let's do it. Can you make detail highways in this game? Yes, you can. Depending on what you call detail as well. So, like, this is an idea on how these actually look like. Some of the connections over here as well. Man, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. AQ, thank you very much. You're so kind. Can you rearrange the grid of the building lots? Yes and no. And let me try to explain this to you. Let me go all the way here. Just trying to find a place that is kind of flat and that I own as well.
107.1 Cloud Lounge.
Don't have much space to have to be here. All right.
And
We're expect.
So basically, like you do a grid like that, right? And let's say you do something like this. And then you want more buildings on this road rather than that one. You can just change it or set where you want without mods. What you can do is, what I do quite a lot is use a pathway. And then I do this, I block this, and then all of a sudden I have this space. But let's say I want 4 by 4 in here. I can go in and block this. I can do this, and then I will zone like 4 by 4 what I want. Then start building. I'll pause the game. I will go back to my pavements, and then I'll say, oops, let's stop here instead. Remove this, and now I can zone around it, as you can see. And then I wait for them to build. As soon as they start building, I remove it. And now they are zoned where I want. So that's what I do basically. But other than that, just using mods that you can really select which side the building is going to go, or which roads get zoning or not. Things like climbing a mountain is fun too. Yeah, there we go. We have a small hill over here that they can walk. Love this game, but my laptop absolutely struggles with it. Yeah, I can imagine. It's not an easy game for everyone. Very nice tutorial, thank you so much. No worries, yeah. Which you ask? And I think I'll do this. Won't connect there. Where do I want to connect this, if anywhere? Might connect here as well. Is that there's no access to anywhere, so I would be good with this. love to do if I can see and put a road in there. There's a road in the middle here. Could even actually connect this, I don't mind. This is a good example. I don't want buildings, or buildings won't grow under the bridge. So what I can do here is basically get my pathway, add my pathway over there. That changed the direction there. Might do the same over here as well. Then get some industry happening. And then I can remove this and they will stay. Could probably remove this one as well. Right, no concrete production. We have enough. They love producing concrete. It's like out of this world. And they complain. The building is not even ready and they complain. Yes, because we have too many. Don't know why everyone wants to build concrete. Stop it. Alright, there. Well, buildings are building, I guess. Hello, Tesla Play. How are you? I'm gonna listen to the stream because it's 2 in the morning. Oh wow, 2 in the morning. Can't sleep today? It's 20 to 6 in the afternoon for me. So not too bad. As usual, one worker for one building. No, I think they might be onto something here. 11. I should feel like it's not enough. 18 people working here. Maybe. I guess I can see that happening. Yeah. 12 here. Might work as well. Have like offices at the top. And something on the ground floor there. They produce minerals, so yeah, whatever they do there. Yeah, that's a good number. This has 59 employees, which I think is more realistic as well. I think industry is usually okay in terms of number of workers. How's this now? Let's take a look at our pips. And all right, employment is higher at the moment, even though we have less people. Homeless, it's still low. That's great. Yeah, no open positions. Stairway. Let's see, what do we need here? Still have unoccupied buildings and local demands. Are they getting educated enough? So, yeah, seems like highly educated is a lot more than well and educated. Than poorly educated and uneducated. I think we have a good balance there. Weird. Can you show the whole city? Hello, Q. How are you? Yeah, I can. There we go. This is the whole city for now. I hope you like it. Can you customize the garden or park? Yes, you can with mods as well. So we've done quite a lot. Like we customize this, customize this. This is basically one park here, one park here. That's another building, and then we connected everything and changed the grass type. I think I removed the grass type around it. and connected with this area, and then we did this one, which is a park in here, park cafe. Then did this around it, created this by hand as well. This is not an asset, by the way, we've created this. Then connect on this side as well with this park, that park, this is customized as well. Yeah, so you definitely can. Okay, we got more industry. What I'm a little bit worried is that jobs, basically, and feels like, yeah, unemployment is just increasing. Even though I'd like to stop people from the outside to come work in the city, you know? And how can I do this? Are we getting a lot of money? Maybe it's cheaper. There you go. Won't get as much money, but yeah, that's alright. Who cares? How are we dealing with internet connection? This is actually pretty good connection everywhere. So not an issue, especially for offices. I know that they need that. What is this? So building international style and perfect for busy city centers, includes a post office and underground parking. Can be upgraded to include the postal service headquarters with a sorting facility and a downtown restaurant with relaxing space for both local workers. Didn't see that. That is the skyscraper DLC or content creator pack. Can we add this building? I'll take a look at the oil in a second. Thank you. And what map are you playing? Some of the base or mods? That's a modded one, and it's called Tesorino. Tesorino. I'm wondering where this would fit nicely. In the middle here, that would fit, I'll be honest. I don't think we have the right space for that. Oh, it's so close. Yeah, not the right spacing for this in that area. And I'm trying to place it somewhere where it actually works. Maybe... No, there's a... Well, I could remove that road from there. Put it in here. But then that would break this connection over there. Don't know if that's a good idea. I want to add this building, as you can see. Can't find like the best place for that. This is now good in terms of customers, so that's also fixed. The only thing it needs is actually low density.
Good day or good evening, depending on where you are.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial
Put along the river with the other skyscrapers.
We're expecting
Just these ones in here. Can I fit It's not. The problem is that it's not going to fit in there. And we have like several other key buildings in here and a lot of detailing going around, which I didn't want to remove. On this side, we're not gonna build anything on this side. Let's see. If that's the case, I might go ahead and do something else. Unfortunately, those won't work. So this might work. It feels like they are part of the same thing now. It's not that bad. Softs. Let me grab this, increase the strength over here, reduce the size. Just so I can do something like that. There you go, so it doesn't look so weird. Alright. I actually like how it looks and fits with that area. And oh, if I find something a little bit smaller that could go in here, I would love that. That'd be perfect. Smaller, I said. No, at least not yet. We have, this is mixed. Almost. This is the closest one I can find. Nah, that's not going to look like I want. Well, I'll keep it there. That's all right. Thank you for this suggestion. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it does look nice, doesn't it? And oil and stuff, AQ. Let's take a look. So more wood. We need more grain. We need more livestock. We need more fish. We need more vegetable. We need more cotton. Oil is good. Metal ore, coal, and stone. And almost everything else we are good. We need metal. We need mineral. And we need chemical, plastic, and timber, but we also need more wood production. Is there a place where we can add some more forestry? Maybe around here. We don't have much in there. So first, I want to add some trees. Let's give them something to cheer about. And then area, yep. Let's do it over here. You can create an island and place some buildings there. Financial hub, if you will. This is something we decided on the first episode of this series. We are not changing the landscape. Or what I mean by the landscape, building anything extra, but we use other space that we have in this island, because this is already an island, right? That said, something here will be pretty cool. But yeah, should be seen. I won't confirm nor deny that we might do it. And forestry. This overlay. Actually, I'll do in the middle here. Go all the way there. Oh, I see something wrong that I've done there. Fix it shortly. This one is too hard to see, but yeah. Okay, I'll buy. I can add another industry here. I'll buy that tile. And maybe this one. First things first, let's add this here. There we go. Actually, why? Yeah, a little bit more there. Good. Now, some of these trees are in the middle of the road, so remove them. There we go. And now I can do this better. Be a little Manhattan. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Did I break it? I think I broke it. Let's... Yes. Remove and do it again. Here. Here. Something like this, just so we can move ahead. There we go, and let's try to see whatever we're doing here. Okay, we have that corner. This will go all around here, so just bear with me for a second. Actually, I will stop here. It's a bit of a fall in there, so let's respect that. For this side, I believe could go all the way there. Then go around. All the major steps first, and then we go and refine. There we go, a bit more. Over here, that's a bit weird. It's good. That is. Go all the way around there, so we have a bit more space. And then we have our forestry in here.
Enough for us.
We need quite a lot of wood, right?
Warm temperature.
Let's take a look. Not as much as I thought. Let's see how much this is making. Let's see. 424 per month. So this might be enough actually. It's 116. $193 per month for now. Oh, I know what's down there. Way to the top of the mountain that we shouldn't, but now it's too late. Land sold. Can create a tourist attraction on an empty land. We can, yes. That'd be quite cool. I think we just need the industry for now. Livestock, yes, or grain. Yeah, look at this, pretty good. So I think I'll go with livestock because we need quite a lot, 2.22 kilotons, which is a lot. Translation is a lot. I'll bring a road over here. I know that we need water. So let's connect there. Very close. And let's do some livestock. Ooh, dairy house. Yes. That's something that I am keen on doing. Here, good. Let's do that again so we can increase the range. It'll be all the way here, really. There's a bit of a mountain in here, so we go around as always. Fine. Punky JK, thank you for the follow and welcome. Let's go like this. I think that's okay. Maybe we'll go a little bit further. Yeah, good. And then on this side, we again follow this. And go all the way around. I think that's it. So hopefully this will start producing quite a lot for us. For now 110, but this should go up. Like this one 185, it's going up. It's not nearly enough what we need, but at least the wood raw material we now have a surplus and we can also export. We don't need to bring from the outside anymore. And we need more crude oil again. Interesting. Yeah, I like that. Oh, we had the dairy farm, right? Where will that go? Doesn't fit. Kind of fits, then that's where it's gonna go. Our own dairy farm. Gets fish, makes food. What? Dairy house that needs fish? That doesn't make sense. How can you get fish on a stick? There you go. How can you get milk from... Oh, I'm not going to even go there. That doesn't matter. All right. As far as we get that, the benefits from it, then I'm all good with this. And it was 110, 161 already, so that's improving. And that's just on level 1. It's gonna improve later. So just watch this space. Same here. Why production is 0 per month? You have employees, everyone's happy. Not enough natural resource. Do I need to... Doesn't it be fertile, right? By the way, I don't think we need for the livestock as well, but I'm doing it anyway. It's just odd the not having enough natural resource. If I go in here, it doesn't see this as a natural resource for some reason. But everything else is, I guess, or maybe it's not full age yet. Wood 0. Yeah, there's no wood available for harvesting yet, so makes sense. Have to wait a little bit for that to balance itself out and work. 45 cost, thank you for the gift, really appreciate it, thank you very much. Right, I think all in all, having some good things in here. Yeah, went down a little bit because we need to wait for the trees to grow, but we know that we can attain demands. We now have more livestock as well, which reduced what we are importing, which was 222 kilotons, and is all better balanced. Now, I think for today, that'll be all that we do. It's been over 2 hours already, and it's been quite quick today. It was really nice to talk to all of you and get your ideas as well. I won't forget about them, like I know Financial Hub, tourist attraction on islands. There are other suggestions to create an island, but there's also the normal expansion that we need to do, and I'm enjoying it as the way we're building. There's just a couple more gaps that we have in here and over here that we need to do to complete this area, and I think we'll move on to this ends of this space here before moving to the other side. Getting there. It's been quite enjoyable, it's been quite nice, and thank you very much for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you next week, 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Otherwise, I'll see you sometime. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.